everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is a Pan That Eyeshadows series update, and I believe this is number 12, I think. So today is going to be an update for my Pan That Eyeshadows series. This is basically me going through all of the eyeshadows in my collection and trying to hit pan on them. I'm basically just trying to get the most used eyeshadow collection possible at this point. I'm fiddling around with lights, so let me know how the lighting looks in this. I do have softbox lights set up, so let me know what this looks like. It is kind of stormy and rainy randomly here today, so if the light still is going in and out, I may need to adjust the windows and maybe keep the blinds closed. I don't know, I'm fiddling around. Let me know what you think. Also, the background wallpaper is all up, but the shelves obviously are not up yet. This will all change. This will be changing a lot. So again, thank you to everyone for being patient with me. And now let's just hop into this update. But before I do that, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard. So if you like Project Pan, if you like Harry Potter, if you like makeup in general, just hit that button. And now let's just get into this update. Good Lord, I talk way too much all of the time. So the first palette I'm going to talk about is this guy. This is the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, and I have two shades in this currently. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this mid-tone brown. This palette was the one that I traveled with when I moved across country, and I used that shade the most out of the month because I would just throw it in my crease and call it a day. So it does have the most progress. You guys will be seeing in the close-up right now that I don't think it looks like too much progress has been made, but again, I wasn't using like a heavy hand with it. I'm wearing it today in my crease. I tried to basically throw it in my crease in every eye look. It does tend to lean off my looks kind of in the same direction, but I'm just trying to get as much use out of it as possible. I have the most progress on that shade, but it's still, I don't have any pan in it, which is unfortunate, but I will keep using it. I like the shade. I love this palette. You guys have heard me rant and rave about it at this point now. This is a really, really nice palette. The formula is beautiful. The baked shimmers are just stunning, and the mattes all blend very, very well. Now, the second shade that we'll talk about is also from this palette. It was the newest shade that we rolled in, and it's this beautiful purple. So it is the purple I'm wearing like right here and right here on my lid today, and a little bit on my lower lash line. So I do really like this. It's almost a periwinkle, almost. It's a little too purple to be periwinkle. It needs a little bit more blue in it to be periwinkle, but it is very close. It's such a pretty shade, and I really enjoy using it. Now, I ended up, for whatever reason, forgetting that it was this shade and thought it was this shade at one point, so I didn't get as much progress on this shade because I confused the purples. And then when I looked back on my video, I was like, oh crap, I had the wrong purple. So for a little bit there, I was using this guy next to it as like a liner. But now that I know that I picked the wrong shade, I went back to this guy. I've used it a few times then since I made that mistake. I had scatterbrain, what can I say? But I think because now I know, I will remember, and this palette usually sits on top of my vanity at all times, so it's always easily inaccessible. So I'm hoping in the next like month or so, we'll start seeing a slight dip in it. I think I'm going to try and use it as an eyeliner a good bit because I think it'd be really pretty. I also want to do a full kind of periwinkle eye with it, just do a full blown out look with it, and I think it'll be really pretty that way as well. Next shade we're going to talk about is also from a Zodiac palette, but it is the Colourpop Zodiac palette. So the shade in here is actually my sun and rising sign, which is the Leo. And you guys know it was just my 30th birthday. I said in my last update I thought I would hit pan on it. By this update, I did not hit pan on it. I don't know where this pan is. There is still a beautiful dip in it. You guys can see it from there. But in the close-ups, you can see it's slowly wearing away into this dip. I try to focus my brush right on the side of it just so we can have a pretty concentrated area. But I feel like I should be pretty close to hitting pan on it by now. But I said that last month, so we will see if that's the case. I want to say it is. It's what's on the center of my lid today, and it's just a really pretty shade. It's just like, here, I'll swatch it. Just like a nice gold shift. It's a really pretty shade. Wow, maybe my lights are too bright. Anyways, it's a pretty gold shift shade. It's like gold to orange in a way. Really pretty, really love the shade, but yep, no pan. And then the next two shades are both singles that I depotted. So the first one is this white shimmer or silver shimmer from the Pretty Vulgar palette, which I depotted a while ago. This is on my inner corner and on my brow bone. There's no visible change in this. This is a really densely packed shadow. Like, even when I rub my finger in it, it doesn't pick up much product, and it disperses pretty evenly. I literally just spread that across. It's not like an overly pigmented shade and it's densely packed, so I feel like I don't pick up a lot of product. I literally can't see much of a visible difference in this, and I use it as an inner corner highlight or a brow bone highlight pretty often. The other day I even used it on the center of my lid to give like a little bit more dimension to a halo eye, but it just, I don't feel like it's moving much. I keep it in my single shade palette, and this was packed away for the last like couple of weeks, so maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. We've only been living in our house for like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks at this point, and well, I guess it will be 3 weeks tomorrow after this video goes up, because today this video goes up on a Wednesday. Yeah, we've been here 3 weeks as of Thursday. I shouldn't be too hard on myself because I didn't even have everything unpacked immediately, so I don't know, I'm probably just being too tough on myself, but hopefully we start seeing some sort of visible progress in this shade at some point. We'll see. I'm a little disappointed, if you couldn't tell, because such a Leo, so hard on myself for absolutely no reason. And then the last shade is again another single shade that I ended up depotting. This is from the JOah Birthday palette, and I don't remember the name of this shade, but it's just this like burgundy bronze color. It still has a little bit of a dip right there. Again, I didn't use this much during the move, and I almost feel like the dip has gotten less shallow. Maybe something happened during the move, it just has flattened out or something. I don't know. I need to be better about using this guy as well. So again, not too much progress on it, unfortunately. Just wasn't a very successful month for the Pan That Eyeshadow series. I mean, I know for good reason, but you guys know me. I'm competitive for no reason all the time. But I feel most hopeful about the shade from the Colourpop Zodiac palette. I feel the most hopeful about that one. And maybe the mid-tone brown from the BH Cosmetics palette. I think those two are going to be the next ones we'll be able to roll out. But I mean, I'm just glad we don't have the Urban Decay Born to Run palette anymore. I probably just jinxed myself, but you know, for now, I feel good about it. That is the entire update. I know it was really quick, to the point. These are pretty simple videos, so I hope you guys are still enjoying the series. I'm hoping next month I can include the eye looks again. That way you guys can see how I use these. I also have my eyeshadow roulette, so if you like videos like this, you'll probably like the eyeshadow roulette series as well, so definitely go check those out. I'll have them in the card for you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave if you haven't yet. And remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!